It's the last day of 2021, and what better way to celebrate the end of 2021 than with some good old-fashioned hockey? This version of Ice Puck saw the Chicago Mission face off against Mount St. Charles Academy, and this edition of 14 Under Hockey took place at the North Shore Ice Arena in Northbrook. Let's skip ahead to the action. The first quarter of the first period saw the Mission strike first. The Black Cylinder slides past Cole McKinney's stick to the near boards. He recovers, though, and delivers a dime to Ryan Aronson. Aronson then utilizes the top shelf to his advantage for the early 1-0 lead. But the young men from Rhode Island would not be shut out. An ill-advised pinch leads to a 3-on-1 advantage for Mount St. Charles, and MSC's Egan Beveridge makes the Mission pay with a tap goal for the 1-1 tie. No amount of goaltending can stop the perfect give-and-go play. However, the Mission would not squander their home ice without a rebuttal. A good forecheck leads to a 2-on-1 rush, and Cameron Aucoin seemed destined to score on the man advantage. He didn't, though, but his shot caromed off the boards onto the stick of Jacob Borzecki, who then rifled a wrister into the open net to regain the lead. MSC mounted a major attack in the second period. Solid defense became their offense, and after the Mission failed to cover the cherry picker, Conrad Fondrick scooted into the zone for the easy breakaway goal. It was still a nice-looking shot nonetheless, and just like that, it's back to being a deadlocked hockey affair. Mount St. Charles even took the lead during the second period. More heads-up passing for the Mounties as Liam Kilfoyle leads the charge with a pass over to Fondrick. Fondrick then creates a breakaway for his teammate by sliding the puck over to Beveridge, who scores yet again to give the Mounties their first lead of the afternoon. But that would be the last time the Mounties would score for quite a while. The Mission will be on the positive side of the game's third and final tie. A beautiful lead pass off the boards finds a wide-open Jacob Hutchin, and Hutchin wouldn't be denied on the breakaway. This would be the first highlight of many for Hutchin on the day. Chicago was great past the midway line all game long, and it's shown on this rush. Hutchin looks almost unbeatable in the open ice, and he scores yet again, this time via the 5-hole, to give his teammates a 1-goal edge. This game was basically penalty box free, but the lone penalty kill was a costly one against the Mounties. MSC's Nicholas Whitehead committed a very unwise interference penalty, and the Mission would score almost immediately on their man advantage. Winning the initial face-off of their first power play of the day, Andrew Horn feeds Asher Barnett for the very important power play goal. Let's take a look at that again via the goalie camera angle. But the Ice Kings wouldn't be embarrassed during their vacation in the Midwest. In very impressive fashion, the Mounties got back in the game thanks to the efforts of Kilfoyle. Kilfoyle had to hurry as the back checker was right behind him, but he didn't panic and managed to score on the 1-on-1. Back checking was critical for Chicago in this one. On this particular play, Aronson eliminates the breakaway with great hustle by getting a piece of the shot attempt. The Mounties had a golden opportunity to tie it up a third time, but it just wasn't Whitehead's day. With a 2-on-0 breakaway and plenty of time to deke out the netminder, Whitehead misjudged his deke and couldn't even get a shot on net. A tough day for Whitehead, but he still entered the day tied for the team lead in power play goals. A huge break for Chicago, and they wouldn't take it for granted. Less than a minute after the 2-on-0 went for naught, a one-timer for Chicago became successful. Lighting the lamp, Jack Martens gives his team a back-breaking 6-4 lead. With no choice but to pull the goalie, Chicago kept the pedal to the metal late in the contest and kept the puck in MSC's zone. Relentless forechecking pressure inevitably led to a goal, with Cole McKinney using a stop-and-go move to win the puck from the defender and then wheeling it into the net for the 7-4 finale. A 3-goal win for the Mission as we caught up with Hutchin during the postgame show.
Welcome to the postgame show, brought to you by Sports Broadcast Solutions. I'm Kyle Smith, but my name doesn't matter. This young man matters. Jacob Hutchin, player of the game. You scored 2 goals, man, especially that nice little goal to tie it up at 3-3. Have you been working on that a lot in practice?
Well, this morning I practiced out here with one of my buddies, Asher Barnett, one of our better defensemen, and kind of worked on a lot of finishing around the net, and I think that helped me out in that situation in the game.
So it was 3-2, 7-4. What does that mean to you that this team scored 5 of the last 6 goals of the game?
I think it kind of showed that we're just, we can take over games and just showed us why we're one of the best teams in the country.
Mount St. Charles, extremely good program, and you really took it to them in that second period going into the third.
I feel like we're also one of the best programs and one of the best teams, if not the best team in the country, so we can beat anybody when we play good. It
seemed like everybody had a shot to score that empty net goal. What did that mean to you to finally, on like the 5th or 6th chance, finally score that empty netter and make it a 7-4 final score?
It felt pretty good, kind of iced off the game and just got the win.
A really impressive effort by your team, especially that power play. Have you guys ever scored that early on a power play before?
Usually not. We usually have to work it around a lot, but that was just a nice one-timer.
Just a nice crash of that philosophy, one pass and a shot?
Yeah.
Final thoughts going into your big outdoor hockey game tomorrow against this same team.
It's going to be fun, physical game probably. There's going to be some snow, so just have fun and play the same way we did in the second half.
Well, Jacob, have a good time with your team. Maybe have a team party, and then tomorrow on New Year's Day, you get to face off against Mount St. Charles one more time.
Yeah, that'll be fun. Thank you.
So far, excellent crew. For Q, I'm Kyle Smith. We'll see you tomorrow. Final score for the indoor version of hockey. Chicago Mission wins 7-4, thanks to this young man scoring 2 goals.